Afternoon, guys. This one might be a little hard to follow. I got a lot to talk about. None of it's really anything fun. About a week ago, a little more than that because it's been 2 weeks since we took Onyx for his blood sugar test. Yesterday we took him back down in the mid 300s, so blood sugar's better, but now we've had to up the units of insulin to 7 twice a day, so yay for that. But Onyx is doing great. He put on another pound. He's over 14 pounds again, like he used to be. For everything good it seems to happen to us, something bad happens to us within the last 2 weeks, more like the last 10 days. Poor Mr. Shelby here has gone downhill. He has freaking ulcers in his mouth, of all things to happen. I happened to notice him about 10 days ago walking across the yard way over there, and I'm like, could see what was. I'm like, what's up with his mouth? His mouth looks funky even from this far away. So we had to cancel Butchie's dental appointment to take him in. Dr. Arcee. I keep wanting to say Darcy, like Marcy Darcy from Married with Children. Dr. Arcee, or Dr. Nicole. He has a mouth full of ulcers, so she gave him a steroid shot, gave him some antibiotics. He looks like hell, but at least he was eating this morning. You have to kind of puree the wet food, but at least he ate a lot. So fingers crossed that it's not cancerous, that he might recover. But it's like, man, it's just one thing after another with these guys. So let's go outside and show you what's going on there. So as you can see, it's pretty green. Since the last time I did a video, all that over there is turning green nicely. And then this morning, I noticed a truck pulling out of the driveway over here. I knew this was gonna happen, but it still sucks. As of 5 p.m. today, or shortly thereafter, there will be no electricity here any longer. They came and put the shut-off notice on the door today that if it's not paid by 5 p.m., that it will be turned off. I texted his son because I didn't know what his plans were. He hasn't been here. He came over and they finally sold that Jeep. I'll have to put that's something I can put in the video, guys. I hope you find this is really interesting because it, to me, is mind-boggling that I have video of the day that Art and his son and the kid that used to live next door, own the cabin with his parents next door, the day they brought that Jeep home 25 years ago. And then I also have the video from the other day when Todd sold the Jeep to the guy and the guy loaded it up and took it away. So it's like, what's the odds of having the video from 25 years ago when he drug that POS thing home, and then it just sat here for 25 years, and then Todd ended up selling it to somebody else. To me, things like that are fascinating, to have a video record of things like that. And then we still are dealing with there. He hasn't been causing any problems, but the, let's see, how do I explain this? The ex-wife of Todd, who owns this place, her and her new husband have bought a place here in the Vista up the road right at the entrance, and they were here last weekend kayaking. They really love kayaking, and Tracy was out here working on her garden bed, and Jerk Off up there was walking back and forth along the garage up there with his gun strapped on his hip. Oh boy, because it's so dangerous around here. So the whole time Tracy was out here working on her garden bed, talking to Melissa, he's up there strutting back and forth with his freaking pistol strapped on his hip. You know, guys, the most crime that's ever happened around here that I'm aware of was some dumbass kid racing back and forth on the road on a dirt bike. And then the sheriff won't even come in here until they receive numerous calls on it, because we're on a private road and they don't like to come in here unless they absolutely have to. But that kid was driving just so recklessly that they had no choice but to come in here. So, but we're still dealing with that. It's like, what the F is the point of wearing a gun? I got a gun. I don't feel like I need to wear it. I don't think it's dangerous around here. Does it look like it's dangerous around here? He's just an idiot. So, and then, on top of everything else that's been going on, I think I mentioned this earlier, but Tracy's dryer decided to quit working. Yes, I did mention it because I was talking about being able to fix things. So I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm back. Had to turn off the frickin' radio. That is so stupid that you can't even have music playing in the background, or you'll have copyright issues. But anyways, here's her dryer. We paid a lot of money because I had gotten this and the matching washer when I got my Social Security back pay. So we went with what we could get, top of the line. That was like 12 years ago now, I want to say 11. But the other day she hit the button, it wouldn't turn on. So found down there's a switch. How stupid. Little switch down there. If the belt was to break, it wouldn't hit the switch and it stops it from turning. Well, who cares? If it's running and the drum's not spinning, you're going to know the belt broke. Why do you need a switch to tell you the belt broke? But anyways, that switch was broken, even though the belt wasn't broken, but the switch was wiggling. But anyways, I got the new switch, put it on, and it just, when you hit the button to start it up, this relay right here just goes click. But it's not throwing any codes. It is very digital, and it should throw a code if the motor was bad or anything like that. So I might have the wire on the switch on the wrong spot, and the other thing could be the drum is pretty hard to spin. It should not be that hard to spin. So we ordered new rollers and a new belt. So we're going to see if freeing up the drum doesn't make it work. But whatever. Even if I got to buy that board, it's only $100. So we would have under $200 into fixing what was a $1,200 dryer. So that's where I'm at with that. It is pretty nice to still be able to fix stuff, but it's also quite a burden. Look what my neighbor drug home. Guess he got a good deal on it. Pretty cool. If you know anything about Volkswagens, they're pretty darn easy to work on. So one guy can change a motor in a matter of a couple hours by himself. So yeah, let's see what else is going on. Suppose you guys might want to go check in with Angel. Angel had a spa day yesterday, and she got a haircut and a bath, and they gave us quite a discount because, well, honestly, she said because of Art, because you guys took her in and gave her a home. So they gave us a nice break on her first grooming because they know we took Angel after Art passed away. So that was a nice, pleasant surprise. So we'll show you how Angel's doing, and I'll show you what Carl let us borrow. It's a dryer. Mind you, it is 1/3 the size of this normal size dryer, and we've been joking that it's like Betty Crocker's first dryer, or I can't remember what they were calling it now, or Little Susie Homemaker's first dryer, something like that. It's a joke. It works though for small loads. It'll get us by till I fix that. So I'll be back. Oh, and Patty's sister's gonna come and stay there this summer for a couple months again. So there you go with that. So if that has anything to do with keeping Bigfoot away, I don't know, or may attract, because she's a blonde too. So, and I have not put my microphone out in probably 2 weeks. Weather sucked. We went from all the weather I showed you guys, mid 70s, almost 80 degrees for a few days. The last week or so, it's been in the frickin' 30s. We've had to turn the heat on. Oh my God, it's been horrible. It's so depressing when that happens. So today's the first day it's been above 50 degrees. And here comes Miss Gypsy. Miss Gypsy and Mr. Morris are just so good, and Casey too, of sticking around the house, that I really don't have any issue with letting them out. So I'll be back with a little Miss Angel update. Hi, Angel. Hi, baby. I just came in to video her, and she was giving Tracy what for. Like, let me. Tracy just got home.
Let me out.
Yeah, she acted like she wanted out, but now that I walked in.
Nope. Apparently, she just wanted to go out to find you. Going outside, Angel? Angel! Come on! You're not invited.
Come on, Angel. Come on. Doesn't she look cute with her haircut? They didn't cut too much off her, but just cleaned her up, gave her a bath, so she smells really good. Gizmo. She is so good about going potty. I guess after being almost 14 years old, she should be, but she is really good at it. All about letting you know, too. Hi, Angel. I'm guessing she'd like to go for a walk. She looks like she wants to go for a walk. Alright, we'll finish this video on a happy ending, hopefully. Little Pudge Princess, go for a walk. Princess Pudge, I should say. She's really not lost any weight, guys. She's actually weighs more, but we believe it's probably because she turned fat into muscle. Because as you can see, she walks much, much better now. Still got a little bit of a gimp, but she's doing good. She can definitely hear now. It seems paying more attention to her. And she can still see pretty darn good. She still looks over there, but has not gone over there lately. I still haven't taken I put that strap on there and tightened it down and took the bolts out of my chain that I put up there. So there's nothing holding that chain other than it got pinched in the tree when I tightened the strap. I just have not felt like coming out in the dark because it's been too cold to cut that strap and see what happens. And part of me has reservations about cutting a strap and having a tree fall on the house, but if that strap wasn't there, that tree would have been on the house already. I'm just hopeful that the other half of that tree, we're thinking that half is going to go that way. We weren't even thinking that maybe this other half's going to go that way. And if it falls in the river, it's going to cause us some problems. So that's part of why I haven't cut the strap yet. And I don't know what's going to happen with the house. Obviously, nothing good, but... And there's Mr. Morris. Again. And it's starting to rain. Unfortunately, again, we missed a bunch of rain yesterday, so that's a good thing, but when you live with a septic system, springtime's not a lot of fun. Well, she's gonna go look, I guess. Can't blame her, the smells are familiar, right? Let's see if she looks puzzled, barks at the door, or what. Wow. Yeah, baby, daddy's not there anymore. You think she knows now? I think she knows, guys. Wow. That's incredible. That is absolutely amazing. Well, thanks for hanging with me. I'm starting to get wet here. And Angel says thanks for watching too. Alright guys, almost left out 2 updates. I was talking about this little toy dryer. There's our full-size washer. There's this tiny little dryer. It plugs in 110 voltage. You can only put like 2 pairs of jeans at a time in it, but it works. It's like the dryer version of an easy bake oven. It's like Tracy called it. What'd you call it? Play School's my first dryer. But it works. It's working for us for now. So it's just funny. Hello, Mr. Wizzy.
You can literally dry 2 pairs of jeans at a time.
Hi, Mr. Wizzy.
But
Hi, Mr. Nosy. Buddy. Hi, buddy. Isn't he handsome? He's doing so good. He sleeps with me every night now. Ken would be so happy for that.
yes, he would.
And check out Mr. Onyx. How handsome. He was, the day we took him to polls and they had to keep him overnight, he was down to 11 pounds. We never thought we'd ever be bringing him home. We took him back yesterday for his blood sugar check. It's in the 300s. He's doing better. But he's almost 15 pounds again. Yeah. Check you out, handsome boy.
And that is not fat. That is correct for his size.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He was always a big boy. But yes, he no more spine. He's just feels awesome. And he's acting awesome even though he's on 7 units of insulin twice a day. But he'll be 14 June 17th, right?
Yep.
So, hey, for 14, man, you cannot complain. He's doing really good. Look at how long it's taken his fur to grow back on his leg, though. Finally, it is after 2 months. But so there's an update on everything, guys, that I can think of. Kind of like a Crazy Lake video. You never know what the hell it's about. Thanks for watching.